one day later. The 17th of the 11th, 2015. I didn't sleep a wink. My mom woke up at 6 a.m. She was surprised I hadn't slept, but I wasn't. I never do. I was extra anxious this morning as I was waiting for the postman to call with the death package. As sure as God, he called while I was on the toilet. I nearly broke my neck running down the stairs to the door before my mom. Now, wouldn't that have been ironic? She answered and signed it. I grabbed it and ran upstairs and put it in my wardrobe with my heart thumping out of my chest because I had no excuse or lie planned in my head to say what it was if she asked. I went back downstairs for tea. Mom did ask, did I buy anything nice? No, I said, and left it at that. She didn't keep questioning me, thankfully. She probably just assumed I bought clothes or shoes on eBay, as I used to be a bit of a shopaholic before. Mom left mid-afternoon. I tossed and turned in my bed all day. At 6 p.m., I got up, had tea, watched Wild 3 more times. Then calmly went up and had a shower. Put on my new pajamas my mom got. At least I'd be clean when they found me. I took out the big box, the death box, from my wardrobe. Big label on it, on the front, the items inside. I thought to myself, thank God my mom is almost blind. She would have seen what it was. Funny thing is, even if she did, she wouldn't click what they are for. I took them out and brought them outside. I lit them. 20 minutes, the websites say. Timer on. I went back inside and lit the candles in my room. Got my grandmother's blanket out and put on my wedding rings and my locket and went to check if they were ready. I played my wedding song and fell to the floor crying. After the song, I dried my tears and got up and said, I can do this. I got to the back door and it was red and ready, and I brought it to my room. I stared at them and the minutes and minutes ran on. I can't do it. Anger and frustration bubbled up out of me. This is my last chance, I thought to myself. I have to go. I want to go. Why can't I then? I texted my sister to ask if she was awake at 1 a.m. She replied, yeah, can't sleep for some reason. I told her me and Sky, which is my dog, would call, and bang, here I am on my sister's on the sofa. I've been glued to for months. I told her everything as I always do. She hugged me and we talked, all psychological about the world and everything and nothing. We make so much sense of the world sometimes when we are talking, and sometimes we make none at all. But yes, I'm still fucking alive. Why can't I die? I had a plan, a perfect one this time. I have no idea what's stopping me. I screamed for the first time in years, a proper scream, in the car on the drive up here to my sister's. Why can't I fucking just go? Everything hurts. I'm still here. I have no plan. What now? Before my sister died, she wrote me very late at night one night, and she just said the same. Are you awake? And I said, yes. I can't sleep for some reason. I asked her to come to me. And yeah, I asked her to stay. I've asked a lot of people over the past 11 years to stay in some way, through video, on Instagram. Who am I to ask anybody to stay? I can't do that anymore. But I can share my story and hope and belief that you will choose to stay, that you will find that spark, that tiny little voice inside that keeps saying, why can't I go? Why do I want to stay and stay? I did not believe there was any way I could come back from what I did. And I don't mean telling my husband I didn't love him anymore, or the affair I had, or any of those things. It wasn't that. I mean coming back from not believing in love anymore. Of feeling like my mind, my body, and soul has gone so far. I looked in the mirror and would look and feel like there's nobody home. I felt empty except for the pain. So empty. I did go to that shaman's appointment, and I did a lot of things that helped me come home to myself. One of those was a soul retrieval. It was reading more and more. It was a pilgrimage, a spontaneous pilgrimage that happened. It was continuing to speak the truth. It was some natural plants, medicines. Ireland, I used to take St. John's wort. They are a natural nature's antidepressant, and they work for me. This is not medical advice. None of this is advice. It's just my story. And that's where I'm at. It's time to just share more and more of my story. Yeah. I said this would be the last time I felt called today for it to be the last time that I read this. This is the last time I sit and record this video and finally put it out there. I feel afraid that it's going to be taken down because it might break some sort of rules of YouTube or the algorithms, that so many of the words that I use, you're supposedly not allowed to use anymore, like suicide. You have to say things like unaliving yourself so that you won't get shadow banned and all the things. I find it really hard to not use the exact words from my story. And I know I will someday publish my story in book form. But for now, this is where I'm at. I hope that it brought some light or hope or faith. The front of the journal says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." I did find God. I did find it in nature and within me. Jesus too. Said I was never religious. I still believe I'm not, unless truth and love is your religion, then I am. Then I'm religious. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Whoever you are, may you remember that you are loved and you are loved, and there's nothing you cannot come back from. I believe in you.